Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Yvette, and if you're new here, I'd like to welcome you to my channel where I like to share creative tutorials for junk journals, beadwork, paper crafting, and more. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to transform 35mm vintage photo slides into junk journal charms. So let's take a look at our samples here. All of these are bee themed, and I've covered the back. I'm using a digital kit from Antique Papery, and I'm not sure if that kit is still available, but I will share a link to the shop in the comments. So each one of these is a little bit different, but they all have the same basic bee theme. These last two, and then we'll look at the supplies that you're going to need for this project. Let me set these aside here. For our project today, we're going to need some vintage slides. I got some of these with an Etsy site, a couple sites actually, and I'm going to link those in the description box as well. And I picked up a few at a garage sale. So if they're a little discolored, I just think it adds to the look of it. So we're going to need that. We're going to need either an eye pin, which has the little hook at the bottom, or a head pin, which just has a flat piece at the bottom to hold the beads on. I've already gotten one ready here to go, just to make it easier. We're going to need a jump ring to attach it to the eyelet that we're going to put in there. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to want to do is pop this piece out, and I found the best way to do that. You'll see on the back there's usually some advertising, so I like to keep the date. It's kind of cool. So I pop it from the front to the back, and you just pop it out like this. Set that aside, and you're going to have this basic frame. The next thing is to choose your image, and I'm going to go ahead and stay with my bee theme and choose some here from the kit that I have. I'm looking through my paper here. Should have been prepared a little better. So I'm just going to grab one of these. And I just kind of look and kind of frame it up and see what would be on there, how it would look in the frame. And I don't cut it out ahead of time, I just kind of glue that down on there. So let's go ahead and glue this. I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac glue and just glue around the outside edge of the photo slide. Line up what you want to see inside. Press it down. And then I just cut that out. So you're going to need another piece to go on the back. And you could cover that in fabric or anything. I like to cover it with a coordinating image. So that's going to be our front view, and then we're going to need something on the back here. So let's choose another. We'll just go over here and maybe cut this out. Get this out of the way here. Go ahead and apply some glue. If you've watched my other videos, you'll know that I'm kind of glue happy, so I do like to use a lot of glue. And we're going to go ahead and put that image on there. Now, if we have any space here, which we will at the bottom, I'll show you how we can take care of that. Just trim off your excess And you'll see here I have this little band at the bottom. So I do have a marker, and I'm just going to draw on there a little bee buzz, I call it, and maybe a little bee. Okay, on the front, I'm going to go ahead and in our sample here, you'll see that I just did some little bee buzz pattern around there. So we're going to do that. You want to keep in mind that you're going to have those eyelets in there, so we want to kind of go around that area and avoid the center on the top and the bottom, and just kind of pretend that your bee's kind of flying around the edge here. Okay, the next thing we're going to do, I have a crocodile, so I'm going to use that. We're just going to punch a hole in the top and in the bottom. I like to do the hole after I get the backing on, because then you're punching through all the layers. And the one on the bottom you want fairly close to the edge here, you'll see, just because it helps attaching the jump ring a little bit easier. So let's go ahead and put this in. And if you watch my other video, you'll see that this usually gives me trouble. There we go. Go ahead and do the bottom one here. Okay. So there you have your basic. Let's look at our sample again. So we're going to create this dangle here, and what I've done is gone ahead and selected my beads and put them on this head pin. You're going to need a pair of needle nose pliers, and what I do is I just, about a needle height away, so about the same thickness as the pliers, I'm going to bend this over, and I'm going to take the end and start to curl it in on itself. And grab the end of it and just pull it down so you have a nice loop there. Straighten it out as you need to, and make sure that it sticks back down to the base there so that you don't have any gap or your beads could come off. Next step is a jump ring. We're going to need that to attach the dangle to the charm. So you're going to want to open up your jump ring, and by opening away and toward you, not this way. You're going to slide that in there, slide that in there, pull it back to close, make sure that's closed so that the beads don't fall off, and we're going to go ahead and attach our bulb pin. And there we have it. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. If you like my video, please hit the like button, and be sure to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when my next video comes out. And in that video, I'm going to be making these butterfly page toppers, and they're going to go on top of a journal page, and they open up to have a spot to journal. And I have a few that I've made up, and here's one that I've put actually on the page. So the idea is it just flips up and you have a secret journal spot on each side. So I'll be showing you how to make those. I hope you join me next time. And again, if you have any questions, please put them in the comments. I'd love to see your finished items. And I also will put a link in the description box to my friend Roxy at Roxy Fur here on YouTube. And I sent her one of these that I made, and she did a cute little thing with a vintage photo. So I'll put a link in the description box so you can go to her channel and check that out as well. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a great day.